Hello and welcome back to the Three Stooges podcast. Happy to have you guys back. Happy to be back. I'm Charles Wade.
I'm Cameron Singletary, and we're here with my boy Fortmannybets, my boy Manny, man.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, buddy.
Man, how your New Year going?
New Year's going great so far, man. I'm not gonna lie, business booming. So I'm looking forward to 2022.
Okay, you are our first guest of 2022, man. So
hey, that's special right there.
That's a big. That's you feel special. Me? That's a big
special. Yes,
man.
Sir.
So that's setting us up on an incline, man, to start us going up, man. So what goal do you have in set for 2022?
2022, my personal goal, just a personal goal, is to, you know what I'm saying, be a better person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like every day you should strive to be great. So just become a better person than I was last year. More family oriented. I spent a lot of time, networking, marketing. I was a busy man last year, bro. Definitely. I was really, really busy. So this year, just focus on family a little bit more.
Definitely.
That's
family
my personal
important.
overall goal.
Family important, man. I feel that.
Yes, sir.
So we all got common ground, man. Jacksonville, Florida. My boy, Fort Caroline raised. I know this man since middle school basketball, man. That boy a basketball junkie, bro.
Since Jit.
Walk around with a basketball. Anytime you see this boy Manny had a basketball.
Y'all wasn't beat Mayport though.
What?
Wait, we did. We beat Mayport last game. I remember what happened.
I ain't gonna tell you.
I know what happened.
That boy know. Remember we was finna fight Mayport?
Yeah, I was fighting after the game.
We was trying to get off the bus.
I already heard about it.
Know about that. Yeah, look. Stop playing with us.
Man.
Stop playing with us, man. Nah, we snap, bro.
I know.
So, now, what got you, I would say, started into wanting to be a sports capper, or like realizing you can gain off sports?
I would say, bro, like I said, you even just said it yourself, like, background growing up, a basketball.
You've always been in love with it.
I've always been a basketball/sports junkie, right? Like, mainly basketball at first, but I was a basketball junkie, bro. And as I got older, that love for it, whether if I'm a fan, whether I'm playing, just watching, it stayed the same.
Yeah.
And, every time I watch games and sports and things of that nature, I study it. I just don't look at players playing. Like, I study it, right? Like, what type of plays they running, what type of routes, NFLs. So I study the game completely from a different, not just from a standpoint, but as if I was actually playing or if I had the opportunity to coach. So just from studying the game completely, bro, I was like, you know what? Like, looking at these lines on sports, I think I can make this a career. Just seeing how the sports betting work, that world in itself, looking at different spreads on games or who I think gonna win or who I think gonna do this. So just from me being an actual fan, that transitioning into that was really, really smooth because I felt like, that's something I can read pretty easily.
You can really read pretty easy. How much time do you think you invest in studying sports a week or a day?
I would say when I first started, bro, I spent a lot of time. Because you got to understand, like, when it comes to sports betting, it's not just who you think gonna win, right? Like, you have spreads and things of that nature. So I can think a heavily favored team's gonna win, and a lot of people can think that. But if you put money on it, it's not gonna pay you out a lot of money, right? So it's like high risk. It's like low risk, but really low reward. You dig what I'm saying? So. People, you got to understand, it's really more than that, right? Okay, who do I think can cover this spread? You know what I'm saying? Even though this team is heavily favored, of course they're going to win. But if I want to get good money on my return, who do I think, are they able to cover the spread or are they not able to cover the spread? So, yeah.
Okay, that's a good.
All right, bet.
Does that make sense?
Definitely. Like consistency. You're looking for consistency, not just for the hot team. But even the hot team make money, sometimes, because you have, like, the Bengals this year. They've been
Bengals been good money.
Man, upset.
Bengals been good money.
Man,
yeah.
Because most of the games they're not really favored. I don't really. Maybe now.
I know the last game they played the Chiefs. Dude, that was a great game.
Yeah,
bro. What was the score? Like
man.
34, 31?
Yeah.
Man, that was a great game. I was watching that game, and it's like they were just going back and forth. I think both teams threw for combined yards was like probably over 700.
Yeah,
I think it was like 500 or 600. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I know it was a lot of yards, but Bengals are definitely a fun team to watch. But they were the underdog last game when they played the Chiefs and they won. Yeah, I like the Bengals, man. I like the Bengals.
Cool. Well, I'm not that big on sports betting. That boy really got me introduced to it. But, like, is there, like, one game or, like, pick of teams that you had that blew up that you were just like, all right, I'm going to start taking this shit more serious?
So you saying is there, like, a couple of teams that blew? What you
or
mean,
my fault. Like, is there a certain moment in time where you had, like, a big payout and you were like, okay, I'm gonna take this shit more serious? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a really, really good question. I would say last year in March Madness, basketball, that's when like the FNB Fortmannybets really start to grow, right? It all started like really in March Madness of last year, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I made a lot of money doing March Madness, bro. I made a lot. That's when I cashed out on the Tesla.
Yeah, the Tesla.
March Madness was a great month, but you know, me just being a fan of basketball and seeing, you know, NBA, because that's when they introduced the bubble, right?
Right.
So seeing how games were played, you know, and watching those games, you know, NBA in the bubble, right? I realized a lot of underdogs or spreads were covering because there's that missing home court advantage.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So with me having that knowledge, when I went into March Madness, right? Like I'm looking at these teams in the tournament, because that's the only time I bet on college basketball, March Madness. So I'm looking at these teams that's in the tournament, and what a lot of people didn't realize last year for March Madness was there's no home court advantage, bro.
Right.
Wow.
These are kids playing in a bubble. It's kind of like playing at the park, the playground. You playing with your homies, right?
Right.
So, you know, when you look at it from that standpoint, right? March Madness, everybody's going super hard. You know, you got these ranking system. You know, you're going to rank this team number 10 and you're going to rank this team number 3 or this team number 20 and this team number 8. That's cool and all, but if you're playing in a tournament, bro, and you remove that home court advantage, bro, the playing field gets pretty even. You know what I'm saying? So doing March Madness, bro, I went with a lot of underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of underdogs. You know, 2, 3, 14 parlays, 500, 1,000, paying out 26, 17, 30,000. You can go on my Instagram, Fortmannybets, and go go to Fortmannybets.
Got to document it, all that.
People think you
they be thinking we capping.
Go to Fortmannybets on my Instagram and just try to look for my posts around March of 2020. 2000 was it 2020? Yeah, 2021. And when you look at my March Madness, bro, you will see all my tickets, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And most of them was, you know, going with underdogs, or if I'm you know, taking a spread, I'm taking a plus, right? You dig what I'm saying? So March, man, I made a lot of money in March. I just can't single out one, but all of March, man, was a great month, and that's where my brand, you know, took off, because I also made a lot of people money too. You know,
that's
and
tough.
you know, if I'm making money and I'm making people money, like, I'm happy, bro. At the end of the day, it's a lot of money in this world. It's a lot of money to go around. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I love what I do, bro. I absolutely love what I do, man. I wake up thinking about it. Go to sleep, man. I love what I do, bro.
So now that we started on like what's now and current, tell them about your background a little bit, like
my background.
Yeah, how you got to where you are now.
Yeah, man. So pretty much, so we moved to I was born in West Africa, right? I was born in West Africa, Liberia. You know, me and my mom, we moved to the U.S. when I was 9 years old, right? That's when I first moved to the U.S., went to Fort Carolina Elementary, started third grade? Started third grade out there, man, and that was my first introduction to, you know, America, right? Like the way people do things in America, and that's when I really got introduced to basketball and football, because in Africa, you know, I play soccer, bro. And I'm you know, I play soccer. I was really good at soccer. But soccer was like the only sport that I really knew. And when we moved to the United States, you know, I got introduced to sports, basketball, and I just fell in love with it, man. I thought it was cool. I love watching it. I love studying it. So, we moved to the U.S., went high school, middle school in Jacksonville, Florida. Then at the age of 19, bro, I moved out of Jacksonville, right? I ended up moving out of Jacksonville, and I moved to Tennessee.
So what made you do that?
So my child's mother, she went to college here. Okay. She went to JU University.
Okay.
So JU's a private college. It's kind of expensive, man. So she couldn't afford it. She was like, you know what? I'm going back to Tennessee. I was young. I was in love. I graduated high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, bro.
Fresh start.
You know what I'm saying? Because growing up how I grew up, bro, and where I came from, bro, like, I ain't never had my mama go to college. My dad, I ain't had nobody who went to college. So, that route on, how to go to college or things that you needed to do, unfortunately, I didn't have anybody to push me or show me.
Or show you the blueprint.
Or show me the blueprint. You dig what I'm saying? So, I was 19, working at the hospital. I was like, you know what? I'm ready to get out of Jacksonville. Fucking, I'm in love. I'm going to move to Tennessee, bro. Moving out of Jacksonville, out the city, bro, was the best thing that ever happened to me, bro. It was the absolute best thing that ever happened. Because when I moved Jacksonville, I left my comfort zone.
Yeah. Forces growth.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I left my comfort zone, man. I wasn't hanging out with the same crowd. I wasn't, doing the same dumb shit that I was doing in the city, bro. I moved to a different city. They didn't have no family. Me and my child mother ended up separating after a year. So I was in Tennessee, man. I was in Tennessee, lonely by myself.
Just focus.
Just focus. And lucky I was able to land a career, right? It was a job. So I was about to join the Navy, but I didn't like the job that they had for me. They were like, I think, what was the job? I think it was a quartermaster, right? That was the job I was supposed to go in as, right? Yeah. So a quartermaster, but after I got the quartermaster job, they were like, hey, that job is no longer available. The only job we have is a cook.
Oh, nah. Yeah, hell no.
Y'all gonna tell me.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, man, a cook, what the hell? I was like, nah, man, I'm good. So, during that time frame, while I was waiting to see if my job would become back available, I was like, let me get a little job over here. It was a homie told me, he was like, hey, there's a job fair, a career fair, go out there. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give the Navy about a couple of months to see if I can get that job. And, I'm going to try to work another job on the side, bro. And that job became my career, bro. Cam will even tell you, bro, I took that job very serious because I'm a very competitive individual, bro. He was my teammate. You know what I'm saying? I'm very competitive, and I like to be great, bro. I want to be great. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, I want to be the very best at it, right? So when I was working that job, it was a performance-based job, right? So they were able to measure your performance compared to other people. So there was already a competitive, you know what I'm saying?
Full of people.
So, with me, I want to be the very best, man. So I took that job serious, man. I learned everything I needed to learn about it. And, my first year, I got promoted 2 times, bro, my first year. I got promoted 2 times. My second year, I got promoted again. So I started managing people, bro. And that it turned into a career, bro. So I was at the age of 20 at the time too. 20, 21, managing a whole bunch of people. I would post
starting your career.
And starting my career, right? Yeah. So it's damn, I didn't go to college. I left Jacksonville, just the chances of that happening, bro, making $80,000 to $100,000 a year at the age of 20, 21.
With a career and no prior experience in that field.
I was very lucky, bro, because that doesn't happen often, bro. It doesn't happen often at all.
Right.
So within that career, I learned a whole bunch of things, bro. I learned about finance. I became financially literate, you know what I'm saying? I came into a lot of money at a young age, but my job, the tools and resources that they provided, made me want to gain interest in finance, tap in more. I was getting yearly stocks. I would get yearly stocks just for working with the company, and I remember a whole year went by, and I didn't know about the yearly stock, and I checked the account. I was like, damn. And this guy was like, yeah, bro, they actually gave you $5,000 in stock. Right now, that $5,000 is now worth $8,000, right? So I'm like, how did that happen? 5,000. I'm like, what the hell? And he was like, yeah, bro, you got stocks. This is how stocks works. You know what I'm saying? They give you this amount of many shares at a certain price. Then however the market does, if you can sell at the current price or whatever, and that's how you make your profit. So he explained it to me very simple, but just seeing that money go from 5,000 to 8,000 without me touching it or doing anything, that sparked that interest, bro. So, you know, I went on YouTube, started learning about, and I was like 20 years old, bro.
See, what I be telling people about YouTube,
Facts.
man, YouTube will teach you anything. Man.
You can learn anything on YouTube, bro. Man. Whatever you want to learn on YouTube.
Because people be acting so, like, education and knowledge is so far away, man. The internet has everything, bro.
Internet got everything, bro, man. YouTube became my best friend, bro. So when I was like 20, bro, like YouTube, learning what's a stock, how does the stock market work, anything you can think of regarding stocks, I went on Google and YouTube, bro. So, you know, I just, you know, and this was like for a year and a half, right? So after the stocks, you know, I got heavy in that. I would even post on my IG. Like, it blew up, and I was so young, bro, making a lot of money where I was able to invest heavy. 4 or 5 years ago, right? So, me understanding the stock market and investing at such a young age, it just kept on adding up. And I worked that career for about 5 years, bro. Like, I'm retired. I'm never working a 9 to 5 again. But everything that I took from that career, bro, molded me into who I am today. And, you know, without that job that I work, I don't think I'll be where I am today, bro. It's just, you know, I learned how to talk to people. I learned how to have two-way dialogues. Because I was working a corporate job, bro. You got to be professional. If I'm leading people, I have to present myself like a leader. I have to speak like a leader. I have to, you know motivate people. Yeah, all of that, right? So that all transitioned into, you know, the person I am today, bro. Like, I think I'm a great talker. You know, I can talk all day. I can persuade people. I can lead people. I can inspire people. And that's all came from that job, bro. Because I did a lot of trainings, went to a different, you know, I learned a lot, bro. I appreciate that job. You know, I can't say I compared it going to college for 4 years, but I think it's just about the same, if not better, bro, because I got real life hands-on experience. It's better because
you got paid.
I got paid too.
Getting paid to do it.
I got paid too.
So if you was in college for them 4 years, you would have been accumulating debt, whereas profit.
Yeah, bro.
So that knowledge with profit compared to knowledge with debt.
Right.
So that's it, man. That's how. That's my little story, man. So, you know, I worked that job. Then I ended up quitting that job. I had a lot of money saved up, a lot of money invested. And, you know, for me watching sports, I was like, you know what, let me start sharing my picks. Like, so I would post my little winnings on Instagram, and people were like, bro, how you did that? How you did that? How you did that? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you my shit for $5, $10. That's how much I started off.
Yeah.
You know? And it kept on building, bro. People kept talking about me, kept talking about me. And, you know, we're here today, FMB.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though, bro. So, I would say, you said, what, 5 years you worked the job? And
5 years.
So, how long you been sports capping? Like, what?
I've been sports capping for the past year. Past year.
Wow.
Yeah, past year.
So, how much growth has your subscription and fan base done?
Dude, fan base have went crazy, bro. Like, when I started, bro, I was at like 5,000-6,000 on IG. Now I'm at 60.
Sheesh.
And that's in like a year span, bro.
But that's money, though.
And
money.
And you do all this on IG, right?
IG, I do all of this on Instagram. That's where I really, you know, go on and talk to my folks. But if you go on my Instagram, I have my website in my bio, my link tree, so you can see my Telegram. I also have a website, FMB Bets. It's called fmbbets.com. I have a website. I got an OnlyFans, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't even got it. You could just go on my OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah. That's what I was on. Is OnlyFans.
Yeah. This ain't no freak shit for the people.
No freak shit, man. Ain't no freak shit on OnlyFans, man. Subscription only. It's the pics on there.
Yeah, man, pics, man. People, you know, when you mention OnlyFans, bro, people automatically, bro. Like when I'm saying, if a shorty go on my page or whatever, she be like, oh, you got an OnlyFans or whatever. I'm like, nah, baby, it's not on that type of no freaky shit. You heard? Like,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all money.
Yeah, man, it's all money, man. You can, and I feel like people got to change their mindset, bro. Because OnlyFans is a great platform. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's for your fans, bro. You can do whatever. If you a dude who like to cook, guess what? You can go on your OnlyFans and put recipes, and people can follow you. You know what I'm saying? If you a guy who just likes to drink beer and stuff, and you just collect beers, guess what? You can promote OnlyFans for that. All my beer lover, come check out my collections on OnlyFans. See, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever on OnlyFans, bro. It's just not for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So. Yeah, man, I love shout out to OnlyFans, man. Shout out to them boys.
That boy said OnlyFans that made him a check.
Man, for sure. Man. I don't knock it.
So I'll say, what is your cash cow team? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like a team that my go-to.
Your go-to team.
Oh man, I'm giving away some secrets out here, man. No, it's cool.
Yeah, don't give the first.
I got
you. You can give them a little sauce to get them to subscribe.
I would say, bro, my sauce is the Packers, bro.
Aaron Rodgers.
The Packers, bro. The Packers, man. If you look at that team, they're especially NFL, bro. You know, NFL is my favorite sports to watch. It's also my favorite sports to bet on, bro.
Yeah.
Because with NFL, bro, you're playing 17 games, right?
Yeah.
And with the NBA, every game counts.
Man, everyone.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like basketball or NBA, they playing back. Dude, NFL, every game counts. And when I watch NFL football, bro, I know deep down inside, I see 100% effort from everybody on the field.
Yeah.
Because everybody's trying to play for they want their spot. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when I'm looking at NFL football, bro, I love watching it so much because I know every game is taken serious. And you know, these guys out here, you know, they're playing for their contract. They're playing for their livelihood. So I love betting on basketball. But my team, my cash team is the Packers, bro. That team is just so well rounded, bro. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, right now, even last year, you know, they didn't do good in the playoffs, but if you look at their regular season, the last 5 seasons, bro, win percentage over 70. That's crazy.
Sheesh.
You know, like
that boy put up the stats.
Like, you know, the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, man, you know, dude, I want a quarterback who doesn't make mistakes.
Right.
You know, like Aaron Rodgers doesn't make mistakes.
And rarely.
And you know, Green Bay, they have such a solid team, you know, with the run and the pass. Aaron Jones, you know, you know, I love that team, bro. When I put my money on Green Bay, we usually cash, bro. You know, that's my go-to team right there when it comes to betting, bro, on NFL football, the Packers.
All right. Well, since we gotta have a good, we gotta have a bad. What's your worst team?
Fucking Lakers, bro.
Man,
Lakers.
Hey, bro, chill on my Lakers, dog. Just chill. It's really Russ.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, bro.
It is.
Russell Westbrook, bro.
Russ has brought us down.
Dude, Russell Westbrook, it was not a great pickup when it happened. I even said it on my Instagram, bro. Russell Westbrook, you cannot win with Russell Westbrook, bro.
But with LeBron at center, though, has helped us. We've been 4-0.
Yeah, but, bro, the Lakers talking about championships, bro.
It's not going to get there with
Russ. Not with Russ, bro. Not at all. Remember, Aaron Rodgers, take care of the ball. Green Bay, great team.
Man.
Lakers, Russell Westbrook, turnover.
Your point guard is your quarterback.
That's true.
But I thought you ain't like the pick.
It wasn't.
Oh, never mind. I remember who it is.
It was cute. Yeah, don't do me like that. I want a name.
But to answer your question, though, it's the Lakers, man. Lakers. That's the.
What, you know, they
they fucked me up. They fucked up.
He was knowing I was hurt.
They fucked up some money, bro. So I stay away from them. I don't mess with them often unless it's a great spread against a horrible team. You know, and I'm like, damn, the spread is only -3. Like the other night, they were only -3 against the Sacramento Kings.
Damn.
So guess what? I threw Lakers on a 14 parlay. I think it paid out like 3,000 or 200. But I had Lakers -3 that game. I was like, okay, you know, they have been playing decent, but it's the Kings, bro. Like,
come on now.
They just fired their coach. You dig what I'm saying? Like, They on like a 7 or 8 game losing streak. You know, De'Aaron Fox looks like he doesn't want to be in Sacramento.
Right. Who wants to play in Sacramento?
You know, and then I'm like, okay, you got the Lakers, even though AD's out. I just like that spread against it. You know, so when I wake up every day, bro, my overall goal is to look at the odds and look at the spreads on these websites with these bookies and stuff and try to find the best play possible that gives the most value.
Most value. Okay.
You know? Yeah. So I'm not out here giving people, you know, minus 300-400 plays where if you put 4,000 you're only making 1,000. It's like, bro, my grandma can pick that, right? Like I'm giving people good solid consistent plays, right? Like if I give you a play, it's going to be really solid and your odds are going to be great. That means that you're going to be able to have a chance to make good money.
Right.
You know, if you put 4,000, that pick can possibly pay you out 9,000 or 7,000. Still great odds, right? Yeah. So when I wake up in the morning, bro, you know, that's what I do. I try to give people more bang for their buck. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just looking for good, solid, consistent plays.
Definitely. That's good, bro. What was your favorite team growing up?
My favorite team, bro. I was a huge Tracy McGrady fan, bro. Okay. So it was the Houston Rockets. But I was just always left disappointed in the playoffs, bro. Because they would lose every year against the Jazz, bro. That's when the Jazz had Darren Williams and Carlos Boozer. Man, that pick and roll used to tear up the Rockets, bro. You know? And Tracy McGrady was my favorite player. You know, he was never able to take Houston out the first round. Right. You know, but it was the Houston Rockets because of Tracy McGrady.
Okay,
that's rough. Yeah, that's rough. I was a Lakers fan because of Kobe.
Kobe.
He was a Suns fan.
Suns.
Because of Steve Nash.
Dude, that Suns team was scary, bro.
Yeah, they were. Too bad we kept losing to the Lakers.
Man, that probably has to be like one of the greatest teams to never win a championship.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
Think about that, bro. That team was deep, bro.
Yeah, very deep.
You had Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire. You had Sean Marion.
Right.
You had Rajah Bell. You
all them boys.
All
too many
young,
people. Facts.
Yeah, Boris Diaw.
Young prime Boris Diaw. Not just the defense Boris Diaw.
Yeah, Boris Diaw who will go out and give you 20, 17.
So like Jason Richardson. Like, come on, bro.
That Phoenix team, man, you know, they it was the Spurs, bro.
Yeah.
The Spurs, bro. They couldn't get past the Spurs.
Shit,
the Lakers
too.
Lakers,
we catch them in the playoffs. And
Kobe,
oh God, killer.
I remember that game winner he hit, bro.
Man,
oh my, R.I.P. Kobe, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, every day I wake up, bro. You know, that's. I admire that guy, bro. Like, you know, Kobe, just his mentality, bro. The Mamba mentality, bro. Like Kobe was one of those people where, you know, they want to. You can tell they fight and want to be great so bad.
Yeah.
You know, like, and, you know, just with anything that I do in life, like, that's the type of mindset I have. So, you know, Kobe, man, like, you know, Kobe was a killer, bro. I love that dude, bro. Kobe, straight killer, man. R.I.P. Black Mamba.
So, another question that I had is, like, do you ever get to a point where you're, like, comfortable, like, with losing money? Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like, when was that point,
bro? That's a really good question, bro. You know, a lot of people who's in this business.
He always addressed this on his IG because he be telling people you have to bet units of what you can afford to.
Yeah, man. You know,
but hearing him, like, I know what he's saying because I've been tapped in for facts. Years, but he'll have to literally explain in words.
Yeah, because you know sometimes people
sports bet, so it's like,
So Pete, that's a great question, bro. Because a lot of people who sports bet, honestly, bro, they don't know how to sports bet, bro. You don't know, they don't know how to bet appropriately. You know what I'm saying? So yes, bro, if you're in this business, bro, you're gonna lose money.
Right,
you're gonna lose. You can't win every day, if somebody had a lock to every single pick, bro, it would be a whole bunch of billionaires in this country, bro.
Right,
you know, it's sports betting, bro. Anything can happen, right? So you're definitely gonna lose money, but you got to be okay with that, right? You got to be okay and comfortable with losing money because you're not always gonna be profitable every single day. Now, I have a system, right? And it's, my system works for me and it works for a lot of people who follow me. Now, you don't have to follow my system, but something that I do as far as, money management, because I do this every day, bro. So I got to be able to manage my money well, right? So the system that I have in place is, let's say, for example, 1 unit is like 1% of your bankroll, right? So everybody money's different. So somebody who have, $1,000 to gamble with, the 1 unit will only be like a dollar, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you have your not a dollar, but $10. I'm sorry. Horrible math. $10. So I my bankroll, it's a lot, bro. So 1 unit to me is like a thousand. Like it's 1,000, right? So 1,000, right? So I'm okay with betting 8,000 on a play. Like that's like, I would say, let's say 1%. I would say 1%. But 1,000 ain't nothing to me, right? So, when I'm sending out my plays or I giving people, instructions, I was like, hey, however much money you have that you can afford to gamble with, have a system in place. So if you playing a pick for $1,000, don't play a parlay for $1,000 that's risky as fuck.
That makes sense.
Just because it's gonna pay out $50,000, but your chances of it hitting
are slim.
Is really slim, right? So you want to bet with logic, right? So if you're placing $1,000 bet every day and you also want to play parlays, okay, let your parlays be like 10 to 20% of that $1,000 bet you're placing. So if you placing a single bet for $1,000, place a parlay for like $100. Let's say if you play a 14 parlay for $100 and all the odds are like plus 100 or whatever. So if you have 4 of them, $100 payout on 14 parlay may pay you out like probably about 1,500, maybe 1,500 or 1,300, right? So if you placing that for $100 on a 4-teamer and you playing a single pick for $1,000, you have something to fall back on. So let's say your single pick for $1,000 doesn't hit. You out the $1,000, right? Let's say, but you still have your parlay, right? Your 14 parlay. So you placed $100 on that. If that parlay hit, guess what? You made your money back and you made a little bit of profit, right? But the play that you put $1,000 on, that should be your most secure play, right? It should have the highest chance of hitting, and usually that play is gonna hit. So if you bet in a very solid 1 unit play that's really freaking solid every day and you playing a parlay, bro, if you hitting them 1 unit plays, 4 days out the week, bro. So if you play 7 and you hitting at least 4, you're profitable all the time. You're gonna be profitable, and you can afford $100 loss on a parlay because that's not your money play. It's a backup. It's a backup.
Right.
It's like insurance on your $1,000 pick. So I be trying to explain that shit to people, like,
don't just bet your house.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, the quickest way to go broke in this business, bro, is just betting parlays, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's how these bookies, these websites, that's how they make their money, bro. Because they know people like that quick, easy money. Oh, damn, I put $500 over here, is paying out $30,000.
Just to see those numbers.
Yeah, they like seeing those numbers, but I'm like, hey, man, use logic, bro. Each team you add on that parlay decreases your odds. It's all about odds and probability.
And people don't realize that each $1,000 bet that you could have won could add up to that $30K, rather than you risking all your money quick.
Even though it's gonna take time, but it can get to that if you're consistent and you follow and you have discipline. You got to have discipline too, bro. If let's say, my regular, so I do super hammers, right? So it's like $5K, $10,000. You got to have discipline. So like right now we're on like a 4-day winning streak, right? Like we just been 5-10, like, so we up big time, right? But I'm not coming back the next day just because I hit this play for 10,000. I'm not coming back going for 20,000. Like if I hit for 10,000 a day, bro, I'm coming back playing for 5, maybe 3. Secure your profit,
right?
But dudes be out here be trying to be greedy, bro, and it's like, okay, you bought this play from me, we hit for 10,000. They come back, take that whole 10,000
and bet it on something.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, you just
or they'll be winning for like 3 days, so they up 30 racks and they want to hit a home run and put that whole 30. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now
Like,
they looking at you with the boo-boo face.
now they looking. I'm like, bro, you mad at me? We just went 3-1,
right?
But you're mad because that $30K that you won, you went and took it all, put it on
the last one. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you tripping.
Bet with logic, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like the industry that I'm in, bro, it's a lot of people who be finessing people, bro.
Yeah.
I'm very transparent, bro. I never use the word guarantee, right? I never tell somebody, hey, this is a guaranteed lock, bro. Right. You don't play with people like that, bro, because somebody could take they whole life savings and, you may think they're not listening to you.
And I tell people that all the time. Like when I used to post it, when I'm posting you, people like, man, how? I'm like, bro, I bet with this man because I trust him and I see the research that he doing that we winning. Right. And so people like, yeah, I did one bet, I lost. I'm like, you can do one bet and lose. Yeah. You got to do 5 bets. 4 out of the 5, we gonna win.
Exactly.
Right. So you know what I'm saying. I ain't worried about the one bet we lost.
Bro. Listen, bro.
4 out of 5.
Right.
Listen, man.
You good.
You got
8 out of 10 in the month that I bet on. I'm happy.
People don't use logic or common sense, bro. Like they and that's the most annoying part about being in the field that I'm in. But I mean, I'm not. I don't get mad at it because I understand, bro. I'm like, look. People just don't know, or they just want to hear you say it. They're looking for confirmation, but like you can't be greedy in this business, bro. You can't be greedy. Like if you greedy, you're gonna go broke easily. Just have a system in place and just follow your system, bro, and you gonna be good, bro. I promise you. Like, and everybody don't have to do that. That's why I'm in the field that I'm in. Facts. Just come to me. Facts. Come to me, Fortmannybets on IG. Fortmannybets. Once again, check me out. Tap in. But nah, man, like so I do all of that. You could just come to me, and I'm not over here selling picks for $1,000, bro. Right. I'm not selling picks for. It's dudes out there selling picks for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 that I hit every single day, bro. Right. You dig what I'm saying?
Or that are subscribed to him.
Oh yeah, and using it. Got you.
Yeah. Okay. He was one of the first when I first started, bro. When I first started, he was one of the first. He's seen that growth. You know what I'm saying? So he's seen that growth, and what I was doing and how that platform has grown. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy, man. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Yes sir. Yes sir.
And likewise with you, bro. You shared our stuff. You on here?
Yeah, so, bro. This is dope, bro. I really like what y'all doing, bro. Y'all keep doing it, bro. Like the sky's the limit, bro. Like something I always tell people, bro. Consistency, bro. Yep. Consistency, bro. Whatever it is you decide to do, bro, be consistent. And I promise you, if you have good work ethic, bro, and you are consistent, bro, people gonna take notice, bro.
Definitely.
People going that's something I know is people gonna take notice. That's why I market every day too, bro. On my IG, you gonna see me every morning, bro.
Wake up early.
I'm telling you, every single day, bro, because you know what I'm saying, I'm consistent. And people may follow me and they be like, man, is this guy legit? And they see that I'm on there every single day, they're gonna be like, all right, let me check in. Let me tap in one time. You did? Oh, okay. F&B. He's great. He legit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Like you just gotta put it in people's face, bro. Whatever it is that you want, you just gotta go get it. Like go get it. Be consistent with whatever it is you're doing, and you're gonna get it accomplished, bro.
So do you do futures bets?
I did last year. Yeah. I did last year.
What is that?
So look, it's like MVPs.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you do it at the beginning of the year.
Not that you don't got to.
Oh, you don't have
you
to.
can do it now, but like doing it now would be less profitable.
Would be less profitable. That's what I'm saying. So if you do it in the beginning,
because I was just finna say like, who's your MVP, offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year?
Yeah.
For what sport?
Football.
NFL. Yeah.
We'll go NFL.
NFL.
That's the farthest into the season.
MVP.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Are you sure?
Aaron Rodgers.
I can't object.
MVP is hands down Aaron Rodgers, bro. It's not even close. I remember like 3 weeks ago, I told a couple of people because the spread on him was like plus 100. I was like, go ahead and lock Aaron Rodgers in, bro. He's locked in. He's focused. He's not throwing picks. Green Bay's playing great football. Aaron Rodgers, bro. He's going to win back-to-back MVP, and he definitely deserves it.
He's going to be the first to do it.
Aaron Rodgers.
Back-to-back.
Yeah, he could.
Aaron
Rodgers. The only other person was like Jonathan Taylor. But I don't even. He's been kind of
Rodgers MVP, man. You speaking of MVP, bro. Russell Wilson, bro, dude starts every single season, and he's
at the top.
Dude, Russell, man.
Buddy let me down,
dude. I tell people, man, I'm like, look, Russell Wilson is good for the first six to 5 weeks.
Man.
After that, like, he just depreciate, like spoiled banana. It's like, bro, like, you started off so fresh, like, it's like every year. You know what I'm saying? So. I know the bookies be making a lot of money on that because folks be because dude will come out week 1, 4 touchdowns, week 2, 3, week 3, 5, week 4, 4, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he looks like the clear favorite, and this is like probably the 3rd season in a row, bro. I pay attention to stuff like that, bro. So everybody out there, be mindful.
Be mindful of Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson,
that's a trick bet.
Yeah, man. But now I like Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers for MVP.
Definitely.
What was it? Offensive
rookie of the year.
What's his name? The receiver from the Bengals, Jamar Chase.
Okay,
I like that kid, bro. He is so explosive, man. Like
he can score from anywhere.
Anywhere, like he's a playmaker. Just put the ball in his hands and he's gonna.
Facts.
Yards after catch is insane, bro. I like him. That's who I like.
And then defensive
rookie. Oh, that's easy, bro. I think
Michael Parsons.
Absolutely, bro. I think he also has a case for being defensive player of the year.
That's why I was gonna go next.
Yeah. He has a case,
but he's not gonna get it.
I don't think he's gonna get.
Trayvon Diggs got 11 picks, bro.
Nah. Defensive player, what?
Nah, I don't think he's getting it either, bro.
No.
TJ Watt,
11.
TJ
Watt, bro. He about to break the sack record.
But he also has the most yards
on him.
So he takes a lot of chances, right? That's impressive. But he takes a lot of chances. Also, he also have allowed a lot of yards and touchdowns.
If he gets one more pick, he'll have the most picks in the NFL season ever.
I think sacks are more impressive.
So I would say, like, if I look at his interceptions, bro. Now check this out. When I look at his interceptions, right?
Who are they against?
Who are they against? But also, what type of impact did they have on the game?
Outcome of the game.
About half of those interceptions.
All
right, I like that.
You gotta pay.
Hey, that's just like last year. I was saying that about Dak's passing yards.
That's a good point
because he had a lot of yards when they was down.
Exactly. So it doesn't hold the same weight. You know what I'm saying? When you look at his interceptions, like, okay, it's great, but it wasn't really game impacting or whatever. I would say this though, my defensive player of the year for the NFL, TJ Watt.
Yeah,
TJ Watt.
Dude, his impact on the game is crazy, bro.
No.
He's doing his thing.
But how
they're 500.
They're about to make the playoffs. All they gotta do is win.
You know how this works, bro. To get the award, you gotta win.
All they gotta do is win this week.
I mean, but it's not like MVP. MVP, you definitely gotta win. When we talking about like offensive player it's not necessarily winning.
So it's defense it is, because if you play on a shitty team, you could be on the field more.
But if your team is at 500 and you're having a heavy impact on that defense, like if you think of the Pittsburgh, if you think of the Steelers, bro, who you think of, bro?
TJ Watt.
You think of their deep. You don't even think of their quarterback. You don't even think when you think of that team, you think of TJ Watt.
Yeah, TJ Watt.
Yeah, like you think of the Steelers, TJ Watt.
But that's all of
because he has such
that's the Steelers' identity though. That's
defense,
and that's why I think he should be defensive player of the year.
I do. I have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got a little argument, just a little one. But before I pick him, I'll do Aaron Donald.
I'm not gonna go into that because he can win it every year. You know what I mean? But
you could say Aaron, but
I'm not gonna put. I don't think he's gonna.
I don't. His impact.
I get what you're saying.
I don't think his impact compares the same to TJ Watt impact for that Steeler team. I would just say that.
Maybe because TJ Watt is alone. I can't really name it.
Yeah, but
I think he's alone.
Who's their other major pass rusher?
Hayward. Casey, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he's a veteran. Yeah, I know for sure, but he's still a solid.
Yeah, he's solid. You know but they used to have Bud Dupree, but he's gone.
Yeah, with Tennessee.
You gotta go with TJ.
Oh yeah, that boy Derrick Henry coming back.
I see. It's about to get ugly.
Tennessee, man.
Uniform.
He was on pace to be MVP, honestly.
Yeah.
He
was gonna run. I think he was gonna break it this year.
I think he was gonna run for at least 2,000.
Oh yeah.
Easily, sure. Derrick Henry, like he's the identity of that team. I think he had a legit chance for MVP prior to his injury.
All right, so we'll show early NBA MVP.
Early NBA, oh man, that is so hard to call in the NBA, bro. Like, and I'm just gonna say this, like, I'm not saying put money on this or whatever, but just as of right now, bro, as far as who I will go with for MVP, gotta go with KD, bro.
KD,
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Bron
numbers.
I was if Lakers were playing better basketball and winning games, absolutely. Bron. There are only two games over five. There are only two games over, bro. There are only two games over 500, bro. You can't.
This is LeBron you talking about, man.
But Lakers are not winning, Brody.
You just said you don't need to win. Well, MVP. You
MVP.
Say you need to win. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
KD, bro. Kevin Durant, bro.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant is the most consistent player in basketball, bro. KD, that's right now. KD would be my MVP at this very moment on January 6, 2022.
I can't hate on that.
Kevin Durant, you know, it can change. Like I said, you know, Kevin Durant.
Is that it? NBA? What'd you say? MVP.
NFL, what? Offensive player of the year, defensive player, or comeback player.
What for NFL?
Comeback player of the year for NFL gonna be what's his name?
Prescott.
Yeah,
that's
for
easy.
sure.
Prescott easily. I mean, that's
you got to give it to that. But I'm happy
his
for
team
him
too. His team winning and
sure.
Cowboys looking solid.
I'm trying to think who would basketball be, or like 6 man of the year.
6 man of the year.
Defensive player of the year. Who you like for basketball? Defensive player of the year.
Oh, that's a good question, bro. Right now, you got Rudy Gobert, who's always gonna be
in the top.
You know, right. Draymond been playing really good, even though it may not show on the stat sheets.
He's a front runner.
Yeah, you got to put Draymond in there. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to add Draymond. I lost so much
money on Draymond for scoring 9 points.
Oh no, you can't.
I can't never bet on Draymond. I know I've been learning my lesson with that.
You don't bet dudes like Draymond. You don't bet on their over and under on points. You know, it's just too.
Too tricky. You don't know if he's going to be passing, playing defense that night.
You can't bet on dudes like that. Right. But Rudy Gobert, Draymond Green, Giannis. I love Giannis, man. Giannis is definitely up there
How you for
defensive player of the year. KD right now, bro. KD
it's
right now.
KD. It's
can
like KD and stuff. You know, at top.
Can KD do what Giannis does? I don't think nobody can do what Giannis does. Like,
no, I don't think anybody can.
You know how like
the
league used to be dominant with big men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be a successful championship team, you had to have a good big man. It's not like that no more. You gotta have a shoot. Like, you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like, whereas people are like, yeah, KD's a 7-foot shooter. I'd be like, everybody in the league can shoot now.
Yeah, but
so to me, that's not like you being a 7-foot shooter is like you could have been a 7-foot big man with a shot.
Nah, I think being a 7, KD's not just a 7-foot shooter. He's a 7-foot shooter with skills.
Right. Yeah.
Who's a guard?
He's really a big guard. Yeah,
he's a guard.
He can play. You know what I'm saying?
You know what Giannis is? Giannis is a 7-foot
downhill.
But Giannis is like a 7-foot like. He's not as big as Shaq, of course.
I know what you mean, but dominance.
Giannis is a 7-foot big man with skills of guard's ability.
Right.
Yeah.
That means Giannis can get the ball from point A to point B, off the dribble, pass, rebound, run the fast break. Giannis is a freak, bro.
Yeah.
Dude people don't realize how big Giannis is, bro. He's 7. He's what, 6'11"?
6'11".
Almost 7. Dude, Giannis is huge.
Big as hell.
Imagine Shaq in his prime. If you look at Shaq in his prime in Orlando, as far as how big Shaq was, like how lean with some muscles. If you look at Giannis, bro,
that's why he the only person you like really coach.
Exactly.
On,
but Shaq wasn't able to do what Giannis. Exactly. So imagine imagine Shaq doing that with Giannis. Come on, man. Dude, Giannis is a freak, bro. Dude
is a freak.
Unguardable.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, unguardable, bro. Like, and you know, folks don't really understand how good these guys be.
Man,
like these guys are professionals,
right?
Technique.
Man,
you know, this is something that they do for a living. Like, so when I be watching games sometimes, where I be so amazed, bro. Like, just their shot making ability. You know, like, and something that people don't know about basketball, where I think some people don't know. Most people should know, right? Basketball is all about runs, bro.
Oh yeah,
right.
Oh yeah,
it literally is.
Oh,
yeah.
So sometimes I would have a
Fact.
play in, bro, and it looked like it's not gonna hit. And halftime, the team may be down 10 or 15, and people like hitting me up, tripping. I'm like, bro, relax, bro. Like last night, it was the Nets and Pacers. That was my super hammer play, right?
Lance Stevenson was going crazy.
Lance was going crazy in the first quarter, right? Now that was my super hammer play. Had $5,000 on that play. So Lance was going crazy, and we had the Brooklyn Nets to win that game, right? We had on a 2-team parlay, Brooklyn Nets and 76ers. So 76ers was looking really good. Like I was like, okay, that's gonna hit. But we needed the Nets, bro. So Lance went crazy. So they were down like 14 points in the first half, bro. Third quarter started, bro. They were down 18. So like people blowing me up, and I'm like, bro, relax, bro.
Yeah, so much game to go.
Relax. The Nets haven't made a run all game. They're gonna make one, bro. It's KD, it's Kyrie, and it's Harden, bro.
Facts.
They gonna make a run, right? So like sometimes when I be watching games, bro, I just be saying to myself, I'm like, okay, they down 18 right now. If they can get this game under 10 points within the next 3 minutes, okay, before this quarter is over with, if they can get this game within 5 points, you know, I can go ahead and, you know, I can feel comfortable, right? So I just be setting little marks when I be watching games, because basketball is all about runs, bro. Teams are going to make runs and things of that nature. And also, too, man, like, if you can't take watching a basketball game and, like, you feeling like you going to lose all your money, you shouldn't be betting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember, this is not just a one day thing, bro. Like, people who do this, people like me and other people out there who do this, we do this every day. Like we don't cry over a losing day, bro. Like, because losing days are a part of the game, bro. Like, stop stressing yourself out because you don't put your whole rent money on that game, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Don't come on, man. Yeah. Bro, focus on your family, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't. I can't sell you picks, bro. You know, I had this dude, he messaged me, he was like, bro, I just put my whole rent money on this pick. And I'm like, bro, why would you do that? Yeah. Right? Tripping. The pick ended up hitting. He was thinking, So, like, after the game, he messaged me, he was like, oh, man, FNB, bro, we did it, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, yeah, bro, you made some money. I was like, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I can't sell you picks no more, bro. Yeah. Respectfully, you dig what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, why are you? I don't like that. Know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't want to feel like, damn, my pick caused you to lose your rent money, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, if you can't gamble appropriately, bro, I'm not gonna sell you picks no more, bro. Like, I'm good. I'm good with your money, bro.
But that's good. That's you showing that you're not doing it just for profit gain.
Yeah, like, bro. I don't.
You could blindly just. You know, come by this. Man. But you always offer the knowledge before you.
Always the knowledge, bro. You know, always the knowledge and teach people, you know, proper bankroll management. You know, how to manage their money when it comes to that. But yeah, bro, I can't sell you. Come on, man. I'm gonna feel like you gonna put your whole 401k on that, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, bro. So yeah, man. So I do have, you know, people like that sometimes.
Definitely. We got like 8 minutes left, so let's talk about some other stuff. So, like, what other endeavors do you do to make money? You got a lot that you do.
Yeah, man. So I mean, other than the sports betting, bro, I have some real estate properties in Tennessee. You know, rentals. So I have a couple of rentals. Then I also Airbnb. Have an Airbnb.
A lot of people are doing Airbnb right now. It's very profitable.
Yeah,
or what?
I would say, bro, Airbnb is not as profitable as it was like maybe 2 years ago.
Gotcha.
Just because of the simple fact that everybody gotten on that wave. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Airbnb was really great because, you know, when you need a spot to stay, you can go on your app, you can pay a little less. You know, you can get you a good spot, you can feel at home and all of that. But nowadays, bro, like, it's so many Airbnbs on the market, bro. So if you trying to dive into that, you know, that business, check out the market. Like, how but I know if I had Airbnbs, you know, in other city, it wouldn't do as well as the one in Tennessee, just because of the simple fact that in a big city, it's so many, bro. It's so many, right? So, you know, and the goal with Airbnb is, you know, you make your money when people book. So you want to have at least an 80 to 90% booking rate throughout the whole month. You can make some really, really good money. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad investment. You can still make money, bro.
You can make money.
But you know, like 1 year I made like 45 from Airbnb, right? Like that was a really good year, bro. Like 45, bro. Come on, man. Like my mortgage on this property is like what, $1,200, $1,000.
Right.
Yeah, so it's paying for that property and it's putting money in my pocket.
Oh yeah.
You know. So, but I mean, right now, it's cool. It's not just how it was. You know, just because it's just so many out there now. So yeah, real estate, bro. So I'm into real estate. Then I'm also into stocks, right? So I have a Telegram called Millennial Millionaire. Right now, if you go on your Telegram and you try to type it in, it's not gonna pop up because it's private.
No free sauce.
It's private, but nah, man, it costs less than a pair of Jordans, bro. Okay, and that's a one-time fee, bro. Yeah. You know, in there, I just put all things finance, bro. How to help people, repair their credit. You know what I'm saying? I have PDF. I have how to. I have videos explaining, like, I have all of that, So Millennial Millionaire, bro. All things real estate. All things, to help you with your credit. All things, crypto that I'm invested in. So I'm not telling you just to. But no, I'm showing you what I'm investing in, what I'm buying, right? Like like last week I bought like $50K worth of Ethereum. It was at like 3,800. I think right now it's probably at like 34, 13. Not 13. I'm sorry, 3,400 or like probably 31. I'm not sure, but I know it dropped today. But I told everyone in my Telegram, right, like, hey, we're going to buy this. It's long term.
It's long term.
Long term. I don't care what happens right now.
Right.
It can go from 3,000 to 2,000 to 1,000. Like, I don't care because I know I only lose when I sell.
Right.
That is long term, right?
Yeah,
like,
that has the potential higher than Bitcoin.
Exactly,
so,
right?
If you tapped in, then you know.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when I look at cryptos and stock, I'm not saying it's gambling in a way, but it's definitely a more secure gamble. So I invest very heavy. I love sports gambling, but I also love investing too because I know what the stock market does, and I know if you have patience, you gotta have patience, bro.
Definitely.
A lot of people don't have patience.
Right.
You gotta have patience. Is very virtual. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have patience. You gotta be able to, let your investment grow for you. People want to see that quick, that quick return. Investing doesn't work like that, bro. It doesn't happen overnight. Now you do have some investments, but also understand high risk, very, very risky, right?
Yep.
I stay away from those because I don't need the quick money. So I just buy things that I know is going to be around 5-10 years from now when my son is in college. And I'm okay with waiting, bro. I just do it every week, every couple of weeks. Put 10K over here, buy 10K worth of Bitcoin, buy 10K worth of Apple. Like, just I do it consistently, and that's how you build wealth. That's how you grow your net worth. Consistent. Don't just buy something and just be like, okay, that's it, I'm done. Like, bro, do it consistently over time. Years gonna go by. Your money's gonna build compound interest. You are like 90+% likely to profit good on your money when you hold a stock for 3 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 5 years, bro. You're 90% likely to double your money, bro. If you look at all these Fortune 500 companies, and they call them blue chip stocks, right? Like Amazon, Apple, Walmart, Google, Microsoft, right? If you look at their 5-year chart, all these stocks have double and triple. Every single one of them. Gotcha. Right? You know what that tells me? Because when you look at this chart, right? Let's say, I'm just going to give an easy example. Let's say, this is just an example, right? Let's say 5 years ago, right? Apple was $100, right? In year 2, let's say Apple is only $110. In year 3, Apple is like $120. In year 4, you're gonna see a huge jump. Apple will go to like $200. Year 5, it may be $300-$400, right? And when you look at this chart, what you should be looking at is like, okay, I held it for 1 year. The price didn't really change much. It went down. In year 2, it stayed the same. Year 3, you start to see that chart going up. Like, damn, okay, damn. I mean, year 3, I bought this for $100. Now it's $150. That's 50% return on my money. Damn, year 4, damn, I bought it for $100 in year 1. Now it's $200, 100% return on my money. Year 5, damn, this shit $300.
Right.
Patience, bro. You gotta have patience, you know. So imagine if you somebody who's investing $100,000 or $200,000-$300,000, right? And you got the patience to see your money grow. And remember what I mentioned earlier on this podcast. Like, I started this when I was like 20, bro.
So you've been letting it grow.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
So he said you've been letting it grow.
Right.
I mean, I don't
this
have
is
a
the
need.
passive income. This not even what he's making
What
on
he's
the
making.
daily.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm young. I don't need the money, bro. So I just let the shit sit, bro. I don't worry about the market because I know, you know, it is shown over time and in history that the market always corrects itself.
Yeah.
You know, like you're gonna have crashes. You're gonna have, you know, huge drops. You know, you're gonna have it's called bear market, right? Where the market is gonna be red for some time. It's gonna happen.
Anytime it tests a new low, it's gonna test a new high, man.
Exactly,
so
man.
It's all about the market.
Yeah, so man, you just gotta have patience.
Patience.
That's really what it is.
And it's crazy. A job sparked all this knowledge too, man. So this is like
all of that, bro.
It's crazy because I went to college and you sparked my interest in a lot of stocks and stuff. Just seeing you post, So you know what I'm saying. So it's like this podcast hopefully educates a lot of people just to show them that there's money out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not always the conventional way. And if you work in a job, find the little thing in the job that is helping you to be successful. In real life, you know what I'm saying? Take something away from the job.
Yeah,
don't just sit there at the job all day miserable because then you ain't really taking nothing away from the job.
I used to tell man, the job that I worked, bro, it was so many people that worked there. And they had no idea about the
perks that came with it.
The perks and tools and resources that they can take advantage of. Yeah. Like, you know, with that job, there was this stuff called employee stock purchase program where they take money from your check to buy stocks in the company every time you got paid, right? Yeah. And guess what? They give you a discount too. Wow. You get like a 20% discount, right? So I'm like, damn, you can take money from my check and I get a 20% discount on the stock, bro. That's a 20% return guaranteed.
Thanks.
So I'm like, you know what I did, bro? The max amount was, I think it was like probably 20% they can take from your check. So guess what? Every 2 weeks, hey, go ahead and take a couple of racks.
Facts.
Go ahead and buy me some stocks. Yeah. Imagine doing that for years, bro.
Yeah. A lot of money in your pocket.
Come on, bro. You know, so you know, if you working anyone out there, if you're working a job, especially a corporate job or whatever, right? You got HR and all of that. You know, go to your HR person. You know, ask them like, hey, what are the benefits? What are the perks? Do we get yearly stocks? Like, you know, ask questions. You know, I'm pretty sure your job may have a website where you can learn about all of this. You read your employee handbook,
and they probably don't want you to know about it unless you educate yourself.
Of course, you know, you got to educate yourself, right? So, you know, read your employee handbook, see what all comes with your benefit package, all of that. You know, it's very important, bro. It's very important,
man.
It's been a great show, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's been a great show, for sure.
I feel like people gonna learn a lot from this episode, bro.
I hope so, bro.
I feel like we gotta have you on again, too.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't get to enough.
You feel me? I feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg, so we definitely gonna have you on again, bro. Appreciate having you on, bro.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Appreciate you. We've been trying to lock it in for a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
Signing off from Cam Singletary.
Charles Wade.
And it's my boy Fortmannybets, man. Plug yourself one last time.
Man, go ahead and tap in, man. This your boy Big FMB. Make sure you tapping into Fortmannybets on IG. It's super simple. Fortmannybets. You can also catch me on Twitter at Fortmannybets as well.
And before you hit me up and ask me, yes, my dog legit.
Y'all better do it.
Because people always hit me up. Is he legit? He's legit, bro. Before you DM me, ask me if he legit. I'm not going to post it on my page if bro not legit. You feel me? Like,
y'all better do it quick.
Do it before the prices go up.
For sure.
Feel me? So, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Another episode down.